Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And our pitcher in this game, Richard Fitz. What do you have on him, Chris? Coming up on the first pitch, Ellie De La Cruz. Now at the plate. That's to third. Over to first. One pitch and one out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, S.V.G.
Yeah! He hasn't played like a rookie this year, that's for sure. I questioned if his power would translate right away, but he's been blasting home runs since he got here.
2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
2 down, nobody on. Suarez with a homer in his last game. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Suarez swings and drives one.
I cannot get this
Deep
dude
left
out.
field.
Oh my God. I cannot get this dude out, man.
His 21st of the year, and the Reds jump
like
out
5
in front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous.
And makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Reds get a blast from Suarez. It's an early. Back here in St. Louis, on the hill for the Reds, Chase Burns. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Now this is in the air down the line.
No!
Long run, tracks it down. One down.
That was a four-seam fastball. Oh.
Batting third, left fielder, Jordan Walker.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Run around the move. Throw there. See?
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
Damn.
And there are 2 outs.
Damn.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Damn.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him.
Oh.
Top of the second. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
This one in the air center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
High fly ball right field. Gets under it. Out number 2. This is J.J. Bleday. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
Ball 1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Walker settles under this one, and that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium, digging in, Blaze Jordan.
Third baseman, number 33.
That one fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Damn.
Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's Baez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Baez, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, left field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Coming home, he scores to tie it up.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Out towards right center field. Marte has a beat on it, and that is the inning. Cards on the board with this double. All even now. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, S.V.G. Marte. And a base hit into right center field. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Did
Why
take
was
long
he
to get a
cut
result
off
with
for this?
that at bat. Pretty
That
much
was
a
dumb as
model
fuck.
swing on
That was
that
dumb.
one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Marte up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's got.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. No advance, though. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And that drops in for a strike. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Win. Throws to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 0 for 1 so far. Ball. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, Mason Wynn has one of the top averages in the league, Siggy. That bat's got more hits than a summer playlist.
Pitchers are looking around like, can someone unplug this guy?
There's a
Go out, go out, go out, go out, go out.
Up
Damn,
against the
one attack foul.
and brings it in.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Fought off foul. Spray charts are a nightmare. He hits it everywhere. Really makes it tough for opposing defenses.
Yeah, and it's almost always with purpose. He just keeps making things happen at the plate.
Got him. 2 gone now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in after a long run. Start of the 4th. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy.
cannot fulfill me. I cannot get him out.
That misses. Ball 1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
1 away. And that misses. Ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, Good pitches, but even better takes. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
I got that rookie back.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a strike on the outside edge. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Flips it. He is safe.
Are you serious? They on bullshit. He was out on second.
A pretty high
That's
leverage
bullshit.
spot right there.
That's bullshit. Oh my God.
Back up the middle. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
They on bullshit.
Linnae in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Grounder might be 2. There's 1 on the first double play.
Yes.
Just bottom 4. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
Popped in the air, left field.
I cannot hit that 4-seam.
And there's 1 away.
Fuck.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Marte racing over to make the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play.
Why did I do that?
Number 63 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And time called prior to the 0-1.
Yes!
Right
yes,
field.
rookie! There you go, rookie.
Way back, and it's
There
gone.
you go, rookie. Yes!
His first
time
home
he got on one.
And they tie it up. It's
Rookie got on one. Hold on. Hold on, fellas. 1 second. Rookie got on. Wait.
2-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Ball back outside.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Damn.
The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Swing
Why
and
did
a
I
miss.
chase
Struck
that
him
bullshit?
out, and that will end the inning. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here. We go to the top of the 5th. In now for the Reds, S.V.G. Marte. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Reds just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
The 2-1. Fouled off left side. And that one is lifted in the air. Walker on the move, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Hit on the ground to short. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next for Cincinnati,
Ellie De La Cruz up here now. The power, the speed. He certainly could remind you of a number of players. Well, he was given number 44 by Reds clubhouse man Rick Stowe because he reminded him of Eric Davis.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Hey, hustle, Chase, hustle.
Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the Cardinals catcher, Jimmy Crooks. Burns back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Gets him to chase after that one.
That was straight queso right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Mason Wynn, the next to hit. In the air to left center. Friedel on the move to the gap. And that is that. Through 5. Back here in St. Louis. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Sal Stewart will hit next.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That one at the knees for a strike. Runner takes off. Win. To first, gets it. Everyone's safe.
I didn't get either one of them. I should have went to first.
Go ahead run on base. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. And that is out of play. The Reds with the go-ahead run standing at second. And we're the top half of the sixth.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
That one called a strike. 0-1. McLean wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a strike. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that'll load the bases.
No, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Friedel in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Line drive. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags from third. Safe. And they take the lead.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
And he chases that one below the zone. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
2 on, 2 outs. Going to count 1 and 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to...
Got him looking. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Reds on bottom of the 6th inning.
Oh, shit, what the fuck? This controller acting weird as fuck.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. Lifted in the air, right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 1 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. On the ground to short, De La Cruz. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Blaze Jordan getting ready to hit. Jordan having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. Oh, 1 now. And a big swing and a miss.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swung on.
Go out. Go out. Go out. Go out. Go out.
Well.
Yes. Yes.
A 2-run shot, and they lead it. It's 4-3.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized.
For Cincinnati, number 34, Connor Phillips.
Chase, he came up.
Ripped, but it
He
curls
opened up a little
foul.
bit too early.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Sam Mole, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Santillan, the right-hander, also getting loose. Steer should have this one. And the inning is over. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now back here at Busch Stadium. He was lights out in recent outings, and we're seeing much of the same today, Singy.
Yeah, excellent command and an overall confidence out there on the mound. He's not just pitching well, he's setting the tone game after game.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cooper Jerpy. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Marte leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Way outside, and that is ball 1. Stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Looking to get the tying run on base. struck him out looking on the backdoor slider. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. The Cards holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back to the top of the order. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ball line to center. He's got it. And that's set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Joshua Baez. That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, J.J.
One out man at first. And up next for St. Louis, J.J. Weatherholt. Popped up.
Damn.
McLean settles under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Base knock right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So digging in, Ivan Herrera. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Bounced out to short. De La Cruz. Fires over to first. That ends the inning as they squander it. Back here in St. Louis, in now for the Reds, Sal Stewart. That's outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that's ball 1.
Ball, that's outside. Damn!
Driven deep, way back there.
Damn!
It's gone. We are tied.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Long throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Steer in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Ball, that's low.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 3. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Comes a 2-2. He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And a foul ball. Tied at 4. And he takes a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Up the middle. Win. That ends the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 4 apiece.
for
Back
Cincinnati.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll.
Trust that dude. Trust him.
Into the bottom of the eighth, Pierce Johnson.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
The 0-1. Out of bounds right side. McLean tosses to first, and a key out leading off the bottom of the eighth. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson. 1 for 3. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Sam Moll, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Santion getting cranked up as well.
When we get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient.
But drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now batting, third baseman, number 33.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one hammered.
Oh, straight there! Damn, that was a 2-1 shot.
Swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Man at second.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Suarez. Off balance throw in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch.
Sorry, Chase. Fuck on my control. Chase the right fielder. That's well
the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the right fielder. He's already homered in this game. In the air.
Never fucking know. You never know.
Long run for this one.
Damn.
Can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
I thought he was
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position.
Damn, I thought he was gone.
Swing and a pop.
Damn.
That is the inning. Back here in St. Louis, in now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl.
Ball, that's out.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch.
Inside.
Backed up a little bit on it and stayed inside.
Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
That's to third.
Say,
Not
damn.
in time.
Damn.
Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. Substitution now at first base. Coming on to pinch run for the Reds, Edwin Arroyo. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And the count 1-1. On a line out towards center. 1 away. Noelvi Marte now at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Just missed.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Damn!
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate.
Damn!
And in the ninth, they take the lead.
I cannot beat the
A
Reds.
swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, not in time. He scores. It's 6-4. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. The 0-1. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. 2 away now.
I beat the Reds. I don't know why the fuck
He looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Trevino off of first with 2 away. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. Throw into second.
Damn.
And now a man into scoring position.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes.
Well, caught the run down there, and he's tagged out. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emilio Pagan.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
I cannot beat the Reds. This is fucking
Just
crazy.
pulled off of it a little bit right there.
Sorry, Jimmy. I control Jimmy.
That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
No, that's low.
Damn!
Popped up. Suarez settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So they're down to their final out. At the plate, J.J. Weatherholt. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Reds trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Pagan is just 1 strike away. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
My players stay tired. Let him DH. You know they're a better back catcher. Okay. They need to play second too. Second. He a better hitter than JJ right now. In fact, let Torres lead off. That motherfucker be hitting. Oh, Nate is out.
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. S.V.G alongside Chris Singleton. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
All right, we'll be back to get this. About to get started here, Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. And we're underway from St. Louis.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Outside low, 2-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Oh, shit. Damn, look at that old boy coming up. What the fuck's going on with my defense? Oh, they get old boy coming up.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat.
Okay.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
I get that dude up.
First and second, one out. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. The changeup missing. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's in there. And a count 2-1. Next offering is down low. This one in the air, center field. 2 away.
Oh.
Ball 1.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one sliced foul. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pereira settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. So they strand a pair. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Digging in, Brian Torres.
This afternoon, second baseman, number 39.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe.
Runner takes off. Oh,
go out, go out, go out, go out, go out.
Out of here.
Go, yes, yes.
His 12th of the season. The Cardinals score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
And foul ball.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Yes.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup.
Oh, 3 in a row. Go out, go out, go out, go out, go out. 3 in a row, yes. Yes.
They've hit another, and they add to their lead. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Next to him, Mason Wynn.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
There's a line drive to left field. 1 down. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Brian Torres.
First baseman, Thomas Jay-Z.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz throws to first in time. Got him.
Batting 7th, left fielder, number 22.
Joshua Baez. Next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds nothing. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here at Busch Stadium. In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Ball, that's down.
That one pushed foul. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out in the second. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that. Ball. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Comebacker to the mound. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Jose Trevino. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. There's the strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's towards center. Pereira gets under it. And that is that. Reds down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. Everson Pereira digs in now.
Pereira.
Out towards left center. Can't get there, and it deflects off him. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything. And
McLean to Elliott, second for one. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the lead is up to 5. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Out to center. And that's the inning. Cards on the board with this double. And the lead is now. And we're back. This has been a one-sided matchup lately. It's still early, Singy, but we're seeing a different story today.
Yeah, Boog, and that's what makes this game great. History doesn't guarantee the outcome. They've come in with a different energy today, and so far, they're proving they can change the narrative.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. To third, Urias. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball. And another ball. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Cardinals really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
De La Cruz takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
In the air to left center. Friedel on the move. And there's two down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
On a line out towards center. And that is that. On to extra innings. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now with an impressive home run total. Top 5 in the league is legit, Singy.
Oh, for sure, Boog. He's got that don't make a mistake vibe every time he steps in.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Second baseman, Matt McLean.
And that one fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. S.V.G takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. J.J. Bleday, the next to hit for the Reds. Towards first. He takes it on his own, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Reds go down quietly. It's 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Fielder, number 22.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay not going to get him. He's in there.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Stepping in, Ramon Urias. That's ripped into the outfield. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Hi Jay, how are you? Astros.
What's going on, Brandon? What's going on?
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Astros scored 3-0.
Pulls it in on the run. That is the inning.
Oh, okay.
So one left for the Cardinals. Back here in St. Louis. Well, Singy, recently this has been a one-sided rivalry, but today has been different. It's like little brother just hit a growth spurt and is throwing haymakers.
Yeah, Boog, they're showing they're not backing down anymore, playing with confidence and proving this rivalry's got some new life.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that one finds its way through. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. So up next, S.V.G. Jackknifes out of the way. On the ground right side. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit. That one in the dirt and gets away to third. The tag out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Nice grab as he reached.
Did you hear what happened during the Angels game World Series? One of our fan got removed the fan.
No, I didn't hear that, Brandon.
Dane Myers. That ball misses. Ball one. Marte off of first with 2 away. Check swing went around. Now 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Oh, they on some bullshit.
Way outside.
Now, the series of the Angels got removed during the Astros and Angels our security moved them and that's.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
And that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the number. Foul ball.
You know, these Cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know.
Oh, yes.
Squeeze it.
Yes.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Damn.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Louder, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Man, it's late.
Man at first, 1 away.
Inside ball.
No. Damn. That's late. Oh.
This
Damn,
one in the air,
Jay,
center field.
fuck.
Friedel under it. And there's 2 away.
That was a 4-seam, too.
Next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Nathan Wynn.
First pitch
Wow,
swinging.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
That is the inning. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. And now here is Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
That one hammered center field. Going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but
it's in and out of his glove. The flip, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Eugenio Suarez, they go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out.
He needs to Barry Bonds treatment.
Second baseman, Matt McClain.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. On the ground to third. The throw to first, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, S.V.G. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and that's going to bang against the wall.
Damn, I could have got 2. I thought that was going. Fuck, I got to stop doing it.
Left fielder, number 22.
That one is absolutely belted.
Go out.
Carrying well.
That should be gone.
And it's gone.
Yes! There you go, rookie. Yes! There you go, rookie.
It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Pereira in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 1 away. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball in.
Yeah, he stopped hitting home runs all of a sudden. He was on fire early in the season.
There's a swing.
There you go. You needed that, bro.
Makes his way towards it.
Fucking needed that.
There, and now maybe extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field for the double.
In the air to left center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that.
For Cincinnati,
they hand the ball over to a new arm, Sam Moll. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Pereira at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Chase. Damn.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Should I pull
2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now back here.
He did his 5 in the 3rd already.
Stadium. Well, Singy, recent history shows that this has been a one-sided matchup, but we haven't seen the same dominance today.
Yeah, the other side has come in ready, and they're making this a much more competitive ball game.
A new pitcher in the game, Caleb Ferguson. He last pitched 2 days ago. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
Baez takes it in for the out. 2 away now. Noelvi Marte getting ready to hit. That one lifted to left. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Friedel flashes the leather on the run and catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the catcher, Jay Howard. He's already homered here in this one. Chases that one upstairs.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Throw to first in time. And that one in the air, center field.
I struggle with those forcing fastballs.
That is the inning.
I hope he can get me through.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Jose Trevino.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. On the ground to third, Urias fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Hey! Ferguson, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
That was a ball.
Myers.
That was a ball.
That one missed, and here comes the challenge. So the call will stand.
Oh, they gave it to me. Yes.
For them now.
I thought this was
back to the top of the order. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That catches the corner.
That was a ball.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches. I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
We got to change. Cut.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side.
Yes.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New pitcher for the Reds, Brock Burke.
Oh, damn. Control. Just in case. Who can I put in there? Jerby? That's my secret weapon. Boy. That Ryan Steddington sucks.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Out towards right center field. Marte on the move to the alley. And there's 1 down. Joshua Baez next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered in this game.
22.
Hammered down the right side, but
The
foul.
rookie is on fire a little bit. You put the good wood on.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Everson Pereira.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Action in the pen down there. Chase Petty, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Phillips warming up as well. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. 1 for 3. That's a laser base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Runner from second crosses the plate. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Manager at So 2 down. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Hard hit right side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And a strike in there. Strike 2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And the 0-2. Just missed.
Outside.
Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Ball.
1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and 1 away. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Matt McClain. Swing and a ground ball. Urias to second.
We won the series. Yes.
The ball game is over.
Yes.
We saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
I thought I had 1 2 and they won 1. You rock the Dolo. The Dolo. Where 3 out he has. Hey, I have a shield for him, man.